Good. Hello, welcome to our annual WKCTC Cosmetology Halloween contest. We are so excited you are here. For the last 2 months, the cosmetology students have been designing creatures from their wildest imaginations, as well as adding intricate details to their very own costumes. Some have been handmade, some have been pieced together. Regardless of their journey, lots of hard work and time have been put into each character. First, let me introduce our judges. Bethany Edwards. Miss Edwards is part owner of State Beauty Supply here in Paducah. She and her family have maintained their store for over 30 years. Amy Veed. Miss Veed is a 2022 graduate from the WKCTC Cosmetology program. She is an employee of Sports Clips, where she is a key holder for the store here in Paducah. Shelby Dotson. Miss Dotson is also a 2022 graduate from the WKCTC Cosmetology program. She is now an assistant manager for Sports Clips here in Paducah as well. We want to thank them for agreeing to be our fantastic judges for this contest. Now it's time for you to grab a walking taco, sit back, and enjoy the show. We encourage you to cheer on your favorite contestant. You may just sway our judges one way or the other. Contestant number 1, Miss Argentina. Veronica Vasquez, known as Miss Argentina, lived a glamorous but shallow life. She was burdened by the pressure of perfection all her life. Tragically, one day, all it took was one harsh critique for her to end it all. In the afterlife, she was the netherworld's receptionist. She had teal skin and scars that reflected her regret, realizing too late that her obsession with beauty had come at a great cost. Now she manages the chaos and imperfection of the netherworld for eternity. Contestant number 2, Karma the Clown. Karma the Clown was once in a circus that traveled from state to state. Once one of the biggest sought after acts to grace the stage. As time passed, the ringleader kept hiring new clowns and people stopped attending Karma's shows. Once Karma was no longer earning money for the circus, the ringleader kicked her out. To make money, she started working at any party or event that was available. In 1 year, she made more money than all the years combined at the circus. Thank you, Karma the Clown. Okay, contestant number 3, Death Becomes Her. She looks in the mirror. Her reflection is oh so cold. Who is she? Once so beautiful, but now her face is unrecognizable. She is stalked by demons and guarded by angels. It's a constant tug of war. Her life would soon change. Death becomes her, or does she become death? Either way, her life is haunted by the living dead. The zombies, the ghosts, even the witches envied her ability to still be beautiful, even with death slowly becoming her. Thank you, Death Becomes Her. Okay, contestant number 4, Demon. Once upon a time in the celestial realm of Etheria, there existed a being of extraordinary beauty and power named Alara. Unlike the other creatures, Alara was created from the same essence, making her equal to them in every way. However, this equality became the root of her defiance and eventually her fall. In the beginning, the creators were placed on Etheria to live in harmony, but soon discord arose between them. Alara, being strong-willed and independent, believed she was equal to the creators. This defiance angered the creators who sought to dominate her. Frustrated and oppressed, Alara fled from Etheria to Necrovel. There she encountered the dark forces that resided beyond the boundaries. She embraced these forces, finding solace and power in their company. The creatures were sent to bring Alara back to Etheria. She refused to return because she refused their leaders cast Alaria out of Etheria, condemning her to roam the realms as a demon. She became the first demon, a symbol of rebellion and independence. Her transformation from a creature to a demon marked the beginning of her eternal struggle. And so, the tale of Alaria, the first demon, echoes through the realms, a reminder of the complex 7, Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger grew up in a very strange environment. Because of this strange upbringing, Freddy became a murderer at a very young age. After being captured, then released, the parents of the victims became enraged. They decided to take justice into their own hands. They burned Freddy alive. However, he did not die because he made a deal with the Dream Demons. The Dream Demons granted Freddy the power to invade and control dreams. This allowed him to continue his evil ways from beyond the grave. Contestant number 8, Blue. Trying to drown her sorrows, Blue decides to take a swim in the lake. Floating along the waves with gold-laced tears staining her cheeks. As the wind begins to howl and the moon shines down on her, Blue suddenly feels a tug on her ankle. A chill runs up her spine. Before she can react, the monster has hold of her ankle again, this time with a stronger grip. Blue tries fighting back. Kicking, screaming, and clawing to get away finally tires Blue to the point of no more energy. She gives up the fight and lets the monster take her deep into the unknown. Contestant number 9, the story of Raven. Raven, the daughter of Trigon and Arela, possesses a supernatural lineage. The lineage grants her remarkable abilities as an empath. With her abilities, she can sense emotions and manipulate her soul. Despite her connection to her father, Raven becomes a member of the Teen Titans, rebelling against her father's wishes. As a member of the Teen Titans, she is recognized for her expertise in mysticism, which is a belief or practice involving the direct connection of reality through altered states of consciousness. The Teen Titans are an organization of young vigilantes who have banded together to fight crime. Contestant number 10, Cowgirl Barbie. Cowgirl Barbie started each day bright and early, effortlessly applying her makeup and curling her beautiful long hair. One day while riding her horse, Blue, she found a mud-trapped calf. With her quick thinking, she rescued the little calf. After guiding the calf to safety, Barbie sat down to catch her breath and felt proud of the difference she had made on the ranch that day. Okay, contestant number 11, Vengeance. Lilith was a beautiful young girl filled with love for everyone and everything. When she was a little girl, her mother and father passed away. This left her without the love and care that comes from parents. One day, she met some children in the forest. She hoped they might just be the family she had longed for. Years later, they betrayed her. With the betrayal, Lilith became cold-hearted. Her mind filled with thoughts of hate, destruction, and mistrust. After all she had been through, she wanted revenge on the world. Lilith changed from the beautiful young girl who loved everyone to the most powerful and hateful villain of all, leaving her unapproachable and feared by everyone. Contestant number 12, Edward Scissorhand. After the events of the movie, Edward decided to stay in his mansion. But after many months, he decided to start venturing out into the community again. He decided he would start offering haircuts. Despite his unusual appearance, with his pale skin and scissors as hands, he was welcomed by the townspeople in a warm way. His unique skills quickly became the talk of the town. Soon people were lining up just to experience his magical touch. With every snip, Edward transformed ordinary hair into extraordinary works of art, leaving anyone who sat in his chair speechless. Although he was always aware of his differences and solitude of his life, Edward found immense joy in his talent, knowing that his talent could lift spirits and create lasting happiness for everyone he touched. Thank you, Edward Scissorhand. Number 13, Sinister Siren. Once upon a time, in the shadowy depths of the ocean, there lived a malevolent mermaid, Siren Safina. Her beauty was unparalleled. She had shimmering scales that glistened in the moonlight and eyes that glowed with eerie but captivating light. Seraphina had a sinister gift, her voice. Her haunting melodies could travel miles across the water, reaching the ears of sailors. She would draw the men in while singing her enchanting songs, promising eternal happiness. She thrived on fear and despair, growing stronger with each soul she claimed. The legend of the siren spread far and wide, but no matter the warnings, there were still those who were foolish enough to think they could defeat her, only to find out too late that it could not be done. All right, contestant number 14, Celtic goddess Anya. Anya is an Irish goddess. She is known for her beauty and ability to be the presence of love and fertility upon the land, as well as keeping it safe. Although one day Anya stumbles upon the king, he is captivated by her beauty. He is not a good man, though, and forces himself upon her. Little does he know, Anya is powerful. She fights back and attacks him, biting off his ear. Now the king will be disqualified from kingship. Anya's powers have been protected, and she continues to be the symbol of strength and resilience, ensuring that her land remains peaceful. Thank you, Anya. All right, next, contestant number 15, Grim. In the quiet town of Paducah, a presence lurked in the shadows. The town whispered about a killer clown who roamed the streets at night. He was known for his twisted sense of humor and desire for violence. One night, the town sheriff decided it was time to end Grim's reign of terror. In an alley, the sheriff confronted Grim. The encounter was swift and brutal. Shots rang out and Grim fell to the ground with a gunshot wound to the head. As the smoke settled, the sheriff approached Grim. Expecting him to be dead, to his surprise, Grim's eyes snapped open, and he let out an evil laugh. "You can't kill a nightmare," he said, as blood poured from his mouth. Okay, contestant number 16, Blood-Hungry Vampire. Born into a family of pacifist vampires who shunned the consumption of human blood, young Belle finds herself at odds with her own natural instincts. Despite her inner turmoil, she tries to suppress her desires and conform to her family's expectations. But as time passed, the yearning grew stronger and stronger until it became impossible to resist. Belle, overcome by hunger and temptation, gave in to her primal instincts and satisfied her desire for human blood. Okay, contestant number 17, Cruella de Vil. Cruella was once a beloved friend until one day her love for Dalmatians took an awful turn. Her desire for their fur grew stronger with each day, turning her into an evil person. She was out to get her hands on every Dalmatian she could find, no matter the cost. She would send her henchmen out to steal Dalmatians from unsuspecting owners. She became a villain, being the most feared by everyone who owned a Dalmatian. Thank you, contestant number 17. Okay, that was our last contestant. We're gonna have all the former contestants come out and line up so the judges can get one last look and total their scores. You can go down. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay, we've got our winners to announce. Our third place winner is contestant number 1, Miss Argentina. Our model is Lise Fabian. The creators of the costume come up here to take a picture. Is Nan Capps, Kayla Clymer, and Emma Porter. Way to go. Okay, our second place winner is contestant number 12, Edward Scissorhands. Model is Olivia Haskins. The creators are Kayla Marshall and Raina Rogers. Way to go, guys. Okay, and our first place winner is number 6, Dia de los Muratos, model, Jenny Excarta. Creators are Mackenzie Thomas, Sarah Conway, and Carla Garcia. All right. Way to go, everybody. This concludes our contest. We appreciate everyone coming out here to support us, and all of our students for putting in so much hard work. We'll see you next year.